So this tutorial will be for beginners who are new to using Printiful. And if you want to sell t-shirts, mugs, tote bags, all of that, this is the place to be. Printable, to be able to print your things on demand. And if you want to sell it through Etsy or Shopify, I will be showing you how to. Step one, I'm going to be showing you how to create your designs. Then I'm going to show you how to set up your Printable account. And then step 3, I'm going to show you how to upload your design to Printable. And step 4, I'm going to show you how to generate your mockups. And then step 5, we're going to show you how to connect your store and to start selling. So if you like that, please stick around for the end of this video. Please give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get right into it. So we're going to go back over to Canva. So actually the first thing we're going to do is, so when you're making a design for Printable, you do want to make sure that you have the right sizing. So I would recommend that you go ahead and make your account. Once you make your account, you're going to have a dashboard, and you're going to have over here where it says catalog. And so what you're going to want to do is look over at your catalog and figure out what type of products you want to sell. So they do help you by telling you that this is the best-selling products. So that's a great place to start. And then they have new arrivals and embroidery, different things that are going on. So you want to go ahead and click bestseller. And you do want to make sure that you know. So they show you the bestseller and then they say what's trending. So you want to make sure that you also did some research on what target audience you're going to be creating designs for, so that you can know what type of design or what type of products are selling well within that niche. For example, if you want to do women, Bella Canvas, our shirts do really well with women. They're softer, and they just are really well. But this is a unisex one, so you can choose that one based off of your designs. And so what you're going to do is go ahead and select that one, and you're going to go ahead and hit start designing. So if you don't pay a monthly fee, they charge you basically for every, it's a higher price basically, but they charge you for every time that you create a design. So, and then they tell you like how much it costs to ship. It tells you the different colors. It also goes over the production time. So it's saying that it's going to take 1.2 days for them to be able to create your shirt. And so this is important to know for shipping and timing to customers. And so they also tell you what else is included. You have brand inserts, or which are like thank you cards or things that you can put details on maybe your website or your social media. You can create that in Canva as well. Neck labels, gift messages, and they tell you how they're creating the shirts, DTG and DTF. And so that once you are okay with everything that they're saying, the shipping costs and everything, you're going to go ahead and hit start designing. And so this is what we need to get first before we design our shirt. So we need to get the print area size, because this is very important, because we want to make sure that our design is high resolution so that it is not blurry or low quality. And so you want to go ahead to Canva and get this size. So we're going to go over here. And you're going to go ahead and click on custom size. Custom size. And then you're going to go ahead and click on type in what it has. So it was like 39, 51 by 4,800. And now you're going to just create all your designs under this one design, if that makes sense. This one, because you can add new pages, as you can see here. So all your designs that you're creating for this particular shirt, you can go ahead and do it under the same things, and you can save it under here as your Etsy designs, t-shirt designs. And if you're doing it for every niche, you can do it like that and separate it like that. So we're just going to go ahead and just do an example for a design. So this is just an example, and you're going to group everything together. If you want more detailed videos on how to actually create the t-shirt designs, I have 2 videos out that you can go and watch. They're in the Canva tutorial playlist. So this one is specifically going to just be me showing you how to use Printify and how to get your design uploaded to Printify. So right here we have this, for example, will be our design. And we're going to go ahead and hit share, download. Always make sure it's a transparent background since it's going on a shirt, and then a PNG because it's the only way you can do transparent background. And you're going to select your page and you're going to hit download. If you had designs in all of these pages, you can go ahead and just hit download all, and it would download all pages, and then it would just give you a zip file, and you would have to take out the individual, click open it up and have all the individual files. But since we only have one, we're going to go ahead and hit download. And then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go over here to Printify, and you're going to hit upload my device. You're going to select your image, and now it's going to automatically appear. And you can see right here it says that it's high resolution, which is what you want, and it fits perfectly in the space. You can make it a little bit bigger, but we made it the right size where you don't have to do anything else. It's high resolution, it fits in there. You can go ahead and select your different variations, which is basically the shirt colors that you want to also sell. For when it's selling on Etsy, in order to create more listings easier, what you can do is just do one color at a time. I recommend, so that you can see just maybe do 2 or 3 different colors as new listings, so that you can test out your listings by giving it different keywords or different titles in the beginning. And so you can do it like that instead of selecting all the colors for one shirt. But let's say we selected 3 shirts. This is what it would look like. And you've got your sizes, all of the sizes selected. And then you're going to go ahead and hit preview. As you can see here, they already have the mockup view. And they do give you some great options for mockups for beginners that you can go ahead and select for your Etsy listing. And once you like how it looks, how it's placed on there, you can go ahead and look through a few just to see that, okay, I like this. If you want to see what it looked like on another color, just select it down here. And what it looks like on the white, select it like that. And then, okay, you say, okay, I like it. They do allow you to add other backgrounds, but I think a white background is best just for giving it a clean look. And then you're going to go ahead and hit save product. And so what's also great about Printify, they didn't have this years ago when I first heard about it, is with AI and everything, they help you to rate your titles and your description. But here, got a little ahead of myself. So this is where you're going to select what mockups that you want select what mockups that you want to be used in your listing. So you're going to go ahead and select, go through the ones that they have, select, and you can have up to 10. And this is how to get the free mockups. So, but if you have a Placeit account, you can go ahead and select this and sign in, and you can actually get your mockups from Placeit. It does cost, I believe, I'm not sure, I don't quote me, but I think it's like $10 or $15 a month. So if you want to do the free route, you can do these, and then you can also create your mockups in Canva as well for free. I have a video on that in the Canva tutorial playlist as well. So if you want to know how to get other mockups that are not here for free, you can go and watch that video as well. So once you have your 10 selected, let's say, for example, this is just for women. You might only want to have women in your mockups, but you can also select men as well. And you can have, okay, we need one more, maybe one folded. Now that you have your 10, you're going to go ahead and hit Save Selection. And we're going to go over here. And they already kind of gave you something. This is what I was talking about, the AI tool. It's got the Spread Kindness Tea. And so they already gave you an AI suggestion. They have positive vibes. They already gave you a description, all of these things right here. If you wanted to go ahead, it says generate with AI. And what you can do is give it some keywords to generate. And what I like to do to get the keywords for free is to go over to Etsy. And you're going to type in, let's say, positive. Don't mind me. I need to work on my spelling. Positive vibes shirt. And you can see when you type in positive vibes shirts, anything that pops up under what you type in is something that other people are searching on Etsy, and it is a great keyword to use. So we're going to say positive vibes shirt, happy vibes. We can say positive vibe shirts, coffee lovers. So this is also important, knowing who you're targeting, because it can get oversaturated when it comes to t-shirts. So you stand out by talking to a specific audience. So if you, for example, they say coffee lovers and positive vibes. So that's what all your designs can be around, things that correlate coffee lovers and positive vibes, good energy. You know, I don't drink coffee, but I only smile when I get my cup of coffee, or whatever it is your target audience. I recommend picking a target audience that you know about, you know how they think, you know the type of things, that hobbies that they have, the things that they do, so that you can put that real energy into the shirts that you're creating. If you're going to do positive vibes with teachers, maybe you specifically would do kindergarten teachers. Positive vibes with moms, you would do girl mom or boy mom or twin mom. Like, make sure that you are not making your designs generic. You can have some that will attract the broader audience, but you want to make sure that you have, when you pick your niche, that you create lots of designs in a specific niche. So as you can see here, it created the thing based off that. And if you wanted it to say exactly what you typed in, you could remove some of this text. Sometimes I do that too, because it's a unisex shirt, but if you're only going to sell to women, or that's your target audience, then you might not want to put that in there. And then it also gave you some keywords: coffee lovers, graphic tee, cute shirt, everyday outfit, gift for friend. So you can go ahead and edit that as well. And you're going to go ahead and apply it to your listing. You can enable printer personalization right here. You remove this text and let them know the instructions, what they can add, what they can't add, or just let them know what they can add. And for shipping, you can go ahead and select economy, which is the United States, 48 business days, and it lets you know international delivery is not available. Or you can do the standard, which is worldwide. They tell you the price, 2 to 5 days, and then international delivery is allowed. So for pricing, you can go ahead and you can offer free shipping, but if you do offer free shipping, you need to make sure that, as you can see, raise your retail price to cover the costs. So the price of the shirt needs to be enough to cover that cost. If you are going to, people use free shipping to track buyers on Etsy, because people like to see that. So you can select it or you can deselect it. But you can see here that with the free shipping, your profit changed. It went from $9.53 per shirt to $5.99. So you would need to increase the price of your shirt to be able to satisfy this profit. If you're okay with this amount, then you can leave everything the same. It tells you it's going to cost $11.29 to print this shirt. Your Etsy fee, unfortunately, if you're selling on Etsy, there is a fee, so it takes account of that, $2.73. Your shipping cost, which is included in the price of $24, $3.99, and so that's how they got that profit of $5.99. So if you wanted more than that, you're going to have to increase the price, and then of course, the bigger the size, the more it costs to print. So you would have to adjust based off of your profit margins to whatever you feel is necessary for you. And so, as you can see here, if you don't want to offer the free shipping, you can go ahead and see that this is what your profit is: $9.53 all the way down, $11.55, $13, $15.37, if you keep everything the same. Once you are okay with your pricing and your profit, you're going to go ahead and make sure that you show all of this, your descriptions and everything, and you're going to hit publish or save as draft if you're not ready to publish on your Etsy store yet. Now go back to here. When you see here at the top, if you don't already have a shirt, a Printify account, connected to Etsy, you're going to go ahead at the top here and hit connect store. Then you're going to go ahead and select wherever you are connecting it to. So they have a lot of options. Like I said, nowadays they have, if you have a Wix website, you have Etsy, Shopify, they even have TikTok, Amazon, eBay, Squarespace. So if you have any of these platforms, you can now print on demand and connect it easier. So when someone places an order, Printify will receive that order. And depending on how your settings are, if you have where it automatically goes into print, or if you, I recommend if you're first starting out to manually look over the order to make sure that it is completely matches what the customer is asking for and everything looks good before you ask them to print it. Because once it starts to print, it's already started printing. So yeah, this is how you're going to go ahead and connect. All you do is select that particular channel, and then it's going to ask you to sign in. So make sure that you have your sign in. And then you have over here, you have your branding. So this is where you have your packaging inserts. So you can create this in Canva as well. You're going to go ahead and add, you can type in thank you cards on Canva, and you can use a template, and then they have, you put your brand, you can put a code for them to use next time, you put your website if you have that on there, and your social media so that you can grow your social media as well, all that on there. And then you have your neck labels, so you can design this here as well. You have your gift messages. If people are placing gifts, you can have that set up as well. So we're going to go ahead and hit setup. It tells you the dimensions. So like I was showing you before, for the custom dimensions, you're going to go ahead and type in 6x4. And then you're going to go ahead and start creating that. It tells you that it costs 15% per insert, 10 cents if you have Printful Premium, which I think is about $30 a month. And that allows you to pay less when it comes to per shirt for printing and for these different items. So up here you have your different things, that you can go ahead and set your order settings. So it says cost per item, additional cost, you have $2. You can change this to whatever you like. Order submission, this is what I was talking about before. So I have manual. So you must manually click submit order to approve each order. So when you're first starting out, I do recommend that. And then once you get to the flow and everything is working properly, then you can say automatic. And this will automatically start printing your shirt within 1 hour, automatically in 24 hours, or automatically. You can set a time every day when they're going to start submitting your orders. This is when you really start getting increase of orders. You can do it that way. And it's all based off of your preference. So for personalized orders, you can say that you want to manually approve everything, or the same thing automatically within a certain time period. So tracking notifications. So you want to see, I have that received as soon as it's available, because people want to know as soon as possible. You know this with yourself. When you order something, you want to know as soon as possible. When is my order out? When am I going to get it? Especially something that you're really anticipating. So I make sure you can select soon as possible so that they get notified. Delayed orders, manually sent to production, due to shipping restrictions. So you want to go ahead and update all of these settings. You have your store name, ship from address. I just have Printify default, but if you have a business address, that official business address that you want to use, you can go ahead and add that in as well, because that is going to be on the orders. And yeah, so that is pretty much all for your wallet. You want to make sure that you have a card on file, because they will be charging you every time you get an order, and then you just keep the profit from whatever is left from that order. Catalog, kind of went over this a little bit, but there is a ton of things that you can go through and sell on print on demand, like we were talking about before. If your target audience is coffee lovers, they actually do have coffee on here that you could sell. I don't really know anything about their food and health products. I've never used them personally. I've only sold t-shirts, makeup bags, sweatshirts, things of that nature. Those are the things that I can speak to the quality, and I personally have never had any issues or complaints with my orders. So that is why I stand by Printify. So if you were attracting the coffee lovers, we have the metallic mug, silver and gold that you can do. You see the prices here. They're telling you that these are popular products and they have the highest gross profit margin last month. So these are the things that you would want to look for. You have this cup, you have the ceramic cup, that you can go ahead and create some unique designs for coffee lovers along with t-shirts. If you wanted to pair things together to get more money, you can do matching items. Do a matching t-shirt with the mug. People like to gift sets or things that they can put together. So you could sell it together. If you did sell it together, I'm not sure how that works with Printiful. You probably would have to make that a manual order and say that, hey, they ordered the coffee mug and they ordered the shirt, but you'll have to design it and then have it in there and put it in together. But if not, you can just have both on your store and they can select both and pay for both. So yeah, so that is how you can use, this is the basic course of using Printful. So I hope this video was helpful. If you have any additional questions or things that you want me to cover within Printful, please let me know. And I hope that this video was helpful and that you enjoy the content. If you watch this video all the way to the end, I really appreciate it. And please comment down below "end" so that I know that you watched this all the way to the end. And please comment, like, and subscribe, and give this video a thumbs up. I will be giving away some free templates when I receive 300 subscribers. So please go ahead and give this video subscribe. And I'm going to be giving away some free Canva templates to people who are commenting below and people who are subscribed. And you can sell this template to make money. You can use this template, whatever you want to do. So again, when I reach 300 subscribers, I'll be giving away a template, and same when I reach 500, I'll be giving away a template to a few people. And so now I feel like I'm rambling a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and just end this video, and bye-bye.